Vision requires more than our imagination. It requires our involvement.
It's about to get wild. It's about to get wild.
Welcome to Wild Wednesday, your 3-minute boost for leadership, culture, sales and marketing, and business breakthroughs. That's 4 things to help you win the day. Let's pump the hump. As my main man, John Flatt says, I actually don't know John, but if we did, I know we'd get along. But John says this, he says, your culture is your brand, and your brand is your culture. And I'm gonna tell you, in 2025, if you don't have a strong brand, if you don't have a strong culture, you're gonna struggle to attain, hire, and retain your top talent. And I don't want you to struggle. Now, most of you know, culture, brand, that's kind of my thing. I'm pretty passionate about it because I love people and creating a culture that honors everyone. So I once had a leader tell me, Craig, you'll never have culture without sales. You gotta have sales to have culture. It was a very pivotal moment in my career. I just remember I felt it in my heart and my soul. And I verbally said, you'll never have lasting sales without culture. Culture eats sales, it eats strategy for breakfast. And if you don't have a culture, you'll never have results. Now, 𝙿𝚄𝙼𝙿 says this, he says, the only real thing of importance that leaders do is create culture. Woo, that's some fire, that's hard to hear, right? But I believe it with all my heart. See, as a leader, you're actually in the HR business. And that's because leaders create culture, and culture drives behavior, and behavior produces results. You see, culture is actually a good return on investment. So here's my challenge for you this week. How is my company culture? Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, write it down. How engaged are the people on my team? Do they know the big story? Do they know your vision? Do they know your core values? And I know some of you right now saying, I don't even have a vision written down. I don't even have core values. Don't worry, over the next few weeks, we're gonna tackle it. We're gonna talk about culture. I'm gonna help you with core values. We're gonna talk about defining your vision. You see, everybody has a culture. You might as well have a focus on it. It's actually good business. And more than that, it's just the right way to honor people. I can't wait to talk about this with you over the next few weeks. Let's grow.
Ooh, yeah. Flavor of the week.
Vision requires more than our imagination. It requires our involvement. Last week, I left you with this, that habits are the autopilot of life. In this whole journey, as we've been learning how to reach out and grab a hold of our vision, we started with vision, we broke that apart, then we looked at goals, and now we're looking at habits. Habits is where it really starts to move. A few things about habits. There's good habits, there's bad habits, there's habit stacking, using one habit to start another. Some good resources for you guys is James Clear, he wrote Atomic Habits. There's Charles Duhigg and Michael Hyatt. Those are some of my favorites. As you begin to look at habits, I encourage you to identify the good habits that you do. Those are the ones we're going to try to build on, and encourage you to identify the bad habits that you've got going on. Those are the ones we're going to subtract out and replace with the good ones as we start steering ourselves towards reaching our goals and our visions. The main point in all of this is one little word: intentionality. In order to reach our visions, we can't aimlessly end up there. Anyone that's coasting is actually going downhill. That's not what we want. If there's anything that's worth reaching, it's very difficult sometimes to get there, right? That's uphill, okay? And we're going to be intentional about pursuing our visions. John Maxwell tells us anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. Talk to you next week.
Excellent.
Today I want to talk to you about measuring success. Metrics are the map that guides your marketing journey. Define KPIs. Identify key performance indicators that align with your goals. Monitor progress. Use tools like Google Analytics and social media insights to track your campaigns. Adjust as needed. Marketing isn't static. Optimize your efforts based on what the data is telling you. I'm out.
We'll see you next week. Stay wild.
Oh, I was so close to doing that correctly.
I hate that.
And Facebook something.
Yo! You didn't like the yo?
Surprise, I got it right.
Nope, don't stay. Wow. Stay tame, baby.
Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. We're talking about practice. That's it, I'm out.